No, I started before. I started it. I mean, listen, wasn't called CrossFit at the time, but you'll appreciate this, that a lot of the old school style of training that was just 70s or 80s, whether it was like a lot of the Olympic stuff, that was around for years. It wasn't widely recognized in gyms. I mean, it's so hard. But I was doing it for judo training, so I was into a lot of powerlifting and Olympic lifting. No good at it, I should say. Like, there will be some people looking at this podcast after going, what's he talking about? He's shit in the gym. He can only snatch 40 kilos above his head, but for wings, for me, is my mobility.
You've spent your entire life around it here.
Yeah, honestly, 20 years of doing this.
Snatch becomes very, very difficult. I've seen your shoulder mobility, and
I'm now trying to do this. So I mean, that for me is a big win.
But you enjoy it clearly. I see you doing it pretty much every day, some form or something based around work capacity, right? You're always off and on assault bikes, doing lots of repetitions and rounds of things and what have you. So is that something that you've got into? Are you going to compete in CrossFit?
No. Huh? You man, not even in the Masters. They're absolute machines. Just enjoying it, and I really, really enjoy it. It keeps you accountable, and I mean, listen, I used to train three times a day, 5 days a week, and twice on a Saturday, active recovery on a Sunday, but I used to love it. It wasn't a chore. I used to absolutely love physical movement.
And how does that look now for you? So what does a day in Bobby's world look like? What kind of things are you embracing with respect to movement, with respect to, general health, diet, nutrition, all those things?
Consistency, really.
Yeah.
Is the biggest key. I'm training every day, tends to be a 45-minute to an hour session,
And this is in the gym, yeah?
In a gym.
Yep.
Whether that's, not right now, it's your living room, right? But it's, go back, it'd be in the gym. But it's, just keep moving, I mean, I have no interest in doing 3 sessions a day or even two sessions a day, and that's not because, I don't like it. I love moving and I love fitness, and it's just part of who I am.
Yeah.
It's not something I really think about doing. It's just been part of the journey and who I am now. But 45 minutes or an hour every day, 5 days a week is perfect for me. It's what I enjoy. Need to do more mobility, more flexibility.
And out of lockdown, you'll be doing probably some, I know Jiu-jitsu plays BJJ plays quite a large role with what you do as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, huge part. I mean, when we go, when we see, I'm not even counting that, but it's been so long.
We're up to twice a day.
Huh?
Now we're up to twice a day exercising, no?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll be on the mat sort of when things open back up, sort of 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
I mean, jiu-jitsu, I mean, the gym wise, that will always happen, and I absolutely love it. But, if someone says, do you want to go to the gym or do you want to go and fight, or get on the mat, and it doesn't even have to be fighting, it's just technical work, I'll take that all day long. That's my bread and butter, and that's what I love. But equally for the physical, I talk about the physical and keeping fit, it's for the mental side of stuff, moving, and it's humbling as well. It's good for you. It's good every now and then just to go to the gym and take a bit of a kicking, puts you in your place, gives you a bit of a reset. But yeah, jiu-jitsu is a huge part of my life now. During judo, I was stand up, like I was talking earlier. Like my wrestling is how I used to fight. And I did a lot of it standing on my feet, and my groundwork wasn't particularly great. I'd launch someone through the air, get them on there, get them to the ground, and I'd be like,
what do we do now?
What do I do now? But fortunately, so those jiu-jitsu guys that used to come upstairs.
And was that traditional jiu-jitsu they were doing downstairs?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah. Right. Because traditional jiu-jitsu has a lot of kind of throwing in it, right?
Yeah, so it's got a lot of throwing in it, and then it's evolved into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is more of the competitive side.
Yeah.
But those guys that used to come upstairs with Guy, you know, his coach was Roger Gracie.